Dear Video Diary, it is 6:22, 2012, and the time is now 11:13 on my PC. So I was trying to go to sleep, or I was in the middle of prayer, and I felt like I couldn't talk about this, but it's on my chest, and I must get it out. And talking to the Lord is good, but I need to talk this out with another person to hear me or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna get any feedback, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Women trouble, right? So how am I? It's really funny how it seems. Oh, well, first off, backstory. So I've been texting this one chick for like almost about a year now, on and off on texting, and she's finally in the area, and I asked her out on a date. I've done this a couple of times. She always seemed to not be able to. Anyway, so I asked her out on this Saturday, 2 days, or this will be tomorrow, a week ago, and I even sent her a reminder on Wednesday through a text on what location was, and everything was cool. And then today I got a message saying that she forgot that she coaches this like baseball team or whatever, and it's all day, and they have their sporting event at 7:00 p.m. and I'm the one who said, hey, it's at 7 p.m. First red flag was she coaches a children's like baseball thing. At 7:00 is whenever the championships start. It's a little bit hard to believe because it's a children's. You don't have too many children's things that start at 7, let alone playoffs that start at 7. It's a little hard to believe there. Second is that she had a whole week that she could have told me this, but she decided to do it on the very last day. So obviously I call a false flag on that one. So here I am, another woman, not deciding to cancel out at the last minute. Like, that hasn't happened before. That's how I felt, right? So I handle rejection pretty easily. And so I sent her a message saying I'm alright with it, but later on I was like, you know what? Because I started getting depressed. I was like, you know what? Let's just cancel whatever we got, because all we do is text anyways, and I'm going to text you this because that's all I know you by. And I'm just going to take you off my contacts. But thanks anyways. Bye. And so I do that. I take her off my Facebook. I take her off my phone number. And I delete like almost a year of messages because I'm like, yeah, forget that. But then it sinks in and I start to get like depression. I have never had this amount of depression in probably all my life. It's a strong depression. And so what I do about like sadness or loneliness, feelings of loneliness, is I simply become more proactive. I do more things. So what I decided to do is tomorrow I'm going to be preaching the gospel. There's other ways to have a social life other than dating. And I'm going to preach the gospel, and I'll talk to more than one people. So anyways, so that's that. But I'm still having a lot of depression right now. It's because of rejection, whatever. But what's really crazy is this. Okay, so me being single for about now 3 years since my fiance and I broke it off. Check it out. Me being single for this long has become really crazy on real life versus like online life. Online, because I haven't had a relationship in about 3 years, I look like a very desperate individual, and I talk in a way that it sounds like I'm desperate. Like, just give me a date, come on, give me a date, and it sounds very desperate, and I believe women are turned off by this, right? So that's online life. In real life, it's quite the opposite. I am attractive, from what I know. I have no qualms about talking to the most beautiful women. In fact, the more beautiful they are, the easier they are to talk to. It's really easy for me to talk to women. I don't get nervous around women really often. I don't know when's the last time I did. I can't recall because I don't really get nervous around women. Even around really beautiful women. What goes through my head is, man, she's really beautiful. I'm really smart and witty. Women laugh when I'm around. And it's really easy for me to strike up conversation, start a conversation going, capture the attention of others, but I don't close it because I have internal fears. So I never kind of close it. As far as like getting a number or asking the chick, asking the woman out, because I have these internal fears of sex, not wanting to have sex until marriage, and that whatnot, and most women do, and internal fears of getting the wrong woman for a potential spouse, and picking because I was emotional at the time, instead of thinking things logically. Is this woman going to be a good mate for me for the rest of my life? And so that's a real hard fear that I have, is like mainly that one. Like, I don't want to date around just to have sex. I want to date around to find one girl that I know can be a good helpmate for the rest of my life. And it's really hard to find that. And so I find myself a little bit odd as far as like the whole dating and relationships goes, because offline I'm a completely well-rounded being. I talk to women easily. I make them laugh easily. I'm very witty and smart, and so that makes me attractive. And I'm financially stable. But online is like completely desperate mode. Like, I just want tail. I don't know what it sounds like or looks like in the eyes of a woman online, but it looks bad in my opinion. And if it looks bad in my opinion, it obviously looks bad in their opinion. So I don't know, but this is on my chest because I have depression right now, more so than I've ever had before, probably in my life. But yeah, I had to get this off my chest. It's really bothering me. It really is. So I'm going to be preaching the gospel tomorrow because I need some sort of social life right now. I'm alone. This is my apartment. And it's great whenever it's Monday through Friday and I'm working nonstop and there's no time to think because I go from work full time to school full time. And during the weekdays, it's no time to get depressed, no time to be happy. It's work in a full-time job and work in a full-time school. And everything else is just peaches. But during the weekend, unless I feel like having a purposefully lazy day, I'm alone. And it feels very lonely. And I so desire another person in my life right now to start a family. But I don't want to be stuck with the wrong person. And I don't want to sleep around to find out if this person, this woman, is the right one for me. Because that stupid rule that says, what if we're not sexually compatible? That's just one of the stupidest lines in the world ever created. That's just stupid. So that's my thoughts. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I'm waking up early so I can buy a hat about Jesus and preach the gospel, because I have a bald head and I don't want to get sunburn on my bald head. Anyways, so that's it for me. That was on my chest. I had to get that out. And I feel like I cannot relate at all to anybody, because I feel like I am the only individual that has this problem. That I'm super confident in real life and super desperate online, and when it comes down to it, I am just a lonely individual, and I am so afraid that if I start a relationship, it will be the wrong one, because I'm only looking for one person to settle down with, to start a family, and build a relationship upon for the rest of my life. I'm so afraid that I'm going to make a poor decision, and it's not going to be fun. So, I don't know if anybody can relate with this one. As usual, I do not accept any comments on this video. But I'm going to post this to my Facebook because maybe I can relate to somebody, hopefully. And I don't know, make me feel like I'm not alone or something. But that's it for me. I'm out. You have a great day.